What if I told you your memories aren't real? Not just a little distorted, not just influenced by time, but completely fabricated. That childhood memory you cherish, the place, the people, the emotions, it may have never happened the way you remember it. In fact, some of your most defining experiences, the ones that shaped who you are, could be borrowed, altered, or entirely false. Sounds impossible, right? But modern neuroscience, psychology, and even quantum theory suggest that memory isn't a recording of the past, it's a reconstruction. And sometimes it constructs things that never happened at all. So if our memories aren't real, what does that mean for our identity, for our perception of reality, and most disturbingly, if memories can be rewritten, who's really in control of them? Let's find out. We like to think of memory as a hard drive, a storage system that perfectly saves past experiences. But this is a lie. Memory is not a recording. It's a constantly changing, imperfect reconstruction. Take the famous Lost in the Mall experiment by psychologist Elizabeth Loftus. In the study, participants were told a false childhood memory, that they had been lost in a mall as a kid. And guess what? Many of them not only believed it, but started adding details: who found them, how they felt, what the mall looked like, but the event never happened. This is called the misinformation effect, where new information can alter or even create memories that feel 100% real. And it's not just psychological experiments. Our own minds do this every single day. Every time you recall a memory, you're not retrieving it, you're rewriting it. And that raises a terrifying question. If memories aren't fixed, how much of what we remember is even real? Let's go deeper. Meet Mandela effects, collective false memories that millions of people swear are true. The Monopoly man never had a monocle. Pikachu's tail was never black at the tip. The Berenstain Bears were never spelled Berenstein. People don't just misremember, they remember with certainty. But why? One explanation is that our brains naturally fill in gaps using patterns and expectations. But some physicists propose a more bizarre idea. What if these false memories are echoes of parallel realities? The many worlds interpretation of quantum physics suggests that every decision creates a branching reality, a new timeline. If that's true, could Mandela effects be memories from alternate versions of ourselves? And if so, what happens if our pasts are constantly shifting? Now here's where things get even weirder. Neuroscience has shown that memories can be physically implanted in animals. Scientists at MIT successfully implanted a false fear memory in mice. The mice reacted as if the memory was real, even though it never happened. Other studies have shown that stimulating certain brain regions can make humans remember events that never took place. If memories can be created and controlled, then what's stopping someone or something from manipulating what we think is real? Now, some skeptics argue that false memories are just flaws in human cognition. That's true. But here's the twist. We rely on those flawed memories to define who we are. Think about it. Your identity, personality, beliefs, everything about you is based on memories. So if your memories aren't reliable, is your identity even real? Cognitive scientists like Donald Hoffman propose that our brains don't show us reality at all. Instead, they create a simplified version, an interface designed for survival, not truth. That means your memories aren't just flawed, they're a construct, a simulation. And here's the final question. If your past is just a construct, how much control do you really have over your future? So, what do we do with this knowledge? First, stop trusting every memory as fact. Your past isn't what happened. It's a story your brain tells itself. Second, you can rewrite your own reality. If memories are fluid, that means they can be hacked, reshaped, and reprogrammed. Trauma therapy helps people rewrite painful memories, reframing them in a way that heals. Visualization techniques use memory's malleability to pre-write future success, training the brain to act as if it's already achieved something. Lucid dreaming taps into the brain's storytelling ability to construct new experiences that feel as real as waking life. And here's the biggest implication. If memories shape reality, and memories can be changed, that means reality itself is hackable. So, what if your memories aren't really yours? What if your past, your identity, your entire sense of self is just a constantly rewritten narrative, a story told by a brain that can't separate truth from fiction? And if that's the case, who are you really? Are you the sum of your memories or something more? Maybe the biggest illusion of all is that we ever had a stable past to begin with. So if reality itself is just a construct of memory, what's stopping you from rewriting your own?